So I remember just being around Dad. So Dad was an electrician for 42 years. He retired. He actually retired from Dickey Electric back in the 90s on that end of it. And so he spent, like I said, 42 years in the electrical industry. So I grew up around it. So even as a young boy, he'd show me how to wire outlets and show me how to do different things. If we were going over to fix something at somebody's house, relative's house or something on that end of it, he would take me along with it. And he'd bring home old motors or old disconnects or old electrical pieces of equipment that I'd tear apart and just trying to see how things work. He was always trying to teach and learn on that. I remember one specific that when Stambaugh Stadium was being built, that I was probably 7 or 8 years old at the time on that end of it, and we went and visited the job site, and the guys were working and doing different things. But I remember climbing all the way to the top when it's still under construction, and there's kind of like the wire barricades up along that end of it. But just seeing it and being a part of it and seeing that construction is just what I've been around basically since I was a young boy. It's all I've ever kind of known. It's all I've ever been around. It's the only job I've ever had. This is the only place I've ever worked. I'm very proud of that. I'm very fortunate with that, and I'm a little sheltered with that though too on that end of it. But it definitely makes for a unique perspective on things. When I was 14 years old, I was getting ready to complete working on my Eagle Scout project. I was working on my Eagle Scout award through Boy Scouts, and basically we had to fundraise to be able to support the project. So I built a bridge down in Boardman Park. It was like a 16-foot pedestrian walkway bridge on a walking trail. We went through with my design, and basically the thing was extremely heavy on that part of it, trying to carry it out in the middle of the woods. But so we had to fundraise for that to be able to gain the money to be able to get the bridge built. So Dad had reached out, and the first one he had reached out to was Dave, going, "Hey, can he get a couple $100 on that end of it to be able to help Eric build his Eagle Scout project?" He says, "Well, I can do better than that." He says, go down to the lumber yard, and he says, you buy whatever materials you need to buy on that end of it, whatever things you need to be able to build the bridge. He says, I'll take care of it. We went that Saturday and went and talked to Dave and met with him and thanked him. But it was just amazing to see. And obviously I was very grateful for the fact that the Dickey family stepped up and funded my Eagle Scout project. But I had no idea at the time what that really meant. And then seeing it for the past 27 years as far as how involved in the community they are, not only just donations, but time, the different boards that they've sat on, the different organizations they've been around, the different things and people that they've helped through the community. I mean, it's just amazing. It's just a true example as far as the people and the pillars that they are in the community. And it's really helped shape me as far as how I deal with the community and how I deal with people, not only our employees, but also our community members. That you got to step up. You got to be able to help the organizations that mean a lot to you.